Okay, so thanks everyone for joining today's webinar. So today's topic is how to 10x your insurance agency or insurance business, for that matter, if you're in startup or in other line of business. Now, first, let me introduce myself. I'm Avdesh Saxena. I'm founder of this friendly agent chatbot. And if you Google best chatbot for insurance, then you'll find our company as a first organic ranking result. And we have been featured on a number of publications like Rough Notes Magazine, InsurTech Hartford, Innovation Destination Hartford, and recently we were featured on Last Agent Standing as well. Now, what are we going to learn today? So first, we learned that how some of these large insurance player and new startups, they are getting their leads and customers. Second, what can we do to adopt some of those strategies to 10x your business? And finally, how we should be building marketing funnel which will generate consistent leads. Okay, so how many of you play golf or have interest in golf? So okay, now so if you the Jordan Speed, right, like when he was young, he got inspired by Tiger Woods. And what happened was, like, over a period of time, he emulated him, and he was able to tie a 72 hole record, which was set by Tiger Woods in 1997. And he became the second youngest golfer behind Woods to win Masters in 2015. Now, if we look in any field, right, whether it's sports or work, there are always some leaders who are doing something right. And it's always good idea to follow those leaders in order to increase our chance of success. So that's what we are trying to do in this webinar. So if you look how are insurance agencies getting their customers in today's world. Now, I talk to many agencies, and first thing I ask them is, hey, how are you getting your leads? And the most common response which I get is referrals. So that's very good that they have built a great brand and they're getting referrals, and people respect them. And but again, the challenge is, like, it's difficult to scale it after a point. And also, if you can add more marketing channels in your mix, then you can definitely grow your business double, triple, or even 10x it. Now, you might be wondering, like, how these new startups which are coming, and in last 1 or 2 years, they're able to get so many customers. So today, I'm going to run you through one case study. So this case study is for Lemonade Insurance. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lemonade Insurance is in field of renters and homeowner insurance. They started with New York as a first market, and in last 2 years, they are able to acquire more than 250,000 customers. It's almost 250,000 policies they have written. And if you look at their number of employees, it's like and number of policies, and for each employee they have almost 2,500 policies. If you want to check these facts, you can go to their website, and it's mentioned in their blog as well. So how are they doing it? Like, what's their secret? Now, there's a website called similarweb.com. So this website, if you put any company's URL, you are able to get a lot of details, regarding how they're getting their traffic and things like that. So let me quickly show you that website as well, and walk you through that. So if you go to this website, adlemonade.com, then first thing which we observe is that they are getting good amount of direct traffic because of their PR and all those activities. But they have a huge amount of search traffic, almost 30%, 28% social, and they have some kind of referral traffic also. If we dig deeper and see search traffic, then you'll see that they are getting almost 70% traffic via organic search. So, as some of you know, in order to rank organically, what you do is you have to write articles, write it in such a way that, people are searching for that, make it search engine optimized and things like that. But in last 2 years, they were able to, grow rapidly in this organic search, and they are doing good amount of paid. Um, they are bidding for paid keywords as well. So if today, you want to go out and start getting leads, then maybe paid keywords would be good idea. But as many of you know, in insurance world, paid keywords are pretty expensive. But if you see here, these guys are ranking for more than 221 keywords. So if we dig deeper, there are many tools which can be used, and we have discussed about this in one of our other webinar. But there are keywords which are in a range where they're still what do you say, competitive or affordable. So one of that keyword, I did a quick uh, research, was this engagement ring insurance. So if you look at this keyword, it costs somewhere around $4.7 to $18 range. So on an average, if you say $7 to $10, so, and you can kind of reduce this cost even further if you go for a longer tail keyword. What I mean by longer tail keyword is add more information here. So engagement ring insurance in, say, Connecticut or whatever state you are part of. So that will make it longer and it will be more specific to your geography, and cost will go down. But if you look at it, right, so $7, $8, $10, or even $5 you're paying for this keyword, it's much less than I know many people pay 20, 30, or even $50 per lead. And that's one approach. Second approach, as I mentioned, is
It was the daughter driving.
so okay, I'll quickly mute some folks so that we don't hear background noise.
Yeah. Did he put that in an email?
He called me first, and I think you sent Jay an email first, and then he called me. So,
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is one strategy, right? So what do? You find out what big players are doing, how they're getting their um, traffic, and kind of try to emulate it. And you can literally copy some of it and get traffic your way. Now, if you're not in renters insurance or homeowner insurance, right, what you can do is look at players in your area. So I know some of our clients are more into business insurance. So you can look in Hiscox, you can type hiscox.com in this website and find out how they are getting their traffic. Now let's look, how do you build organic traffic, right? And why it's so important. So assume you write 2 articles every month, right? Writing 2 articles every month is pretty reasonable. And for each article, if you are able to get say 100 page views or visits, and assume that each click on an average would have cost you say $3.5. So as we have seen, right, that engagement ring insurance that was costing anywhere from $5 to $20. So if we take even a conservative estimate, $3.5 per click, then what will end up is in 1 year down the line, you will be generating traffic which is worth 100K. So what it means is this free organic traffic will be worth 100K of paid traffic. So somebody, if they have to compete with you, they have to pay this much amount in Google AdWords. And that's exactly the strategy which we apply for our business also. Like, in Chatbot side, like, we write a lot of articles. If you go to our website, and we are ranking for many of them, as I mentioned, like, best chatbot for insurance and lead generation based. Now let's look at other things. We saw that, like, they are also getting almost 30% traffic from social media. Now, if you see here, they're getting 70% traffic from Facebook. That's a big, source for them. Now, how can you, leverage Facebook in your strategy? So one option is this retargeting ads. So what you do here is there's something called Facebook Pixel, which you can add on your website. And if you add that, then whenever someone is visiting your website, they kind of get tagged, and you can run retargeting Facebook ads. So, your ads will come on their news feed. So if you see here, Lemonade, what they are doing is they are running retargeting ad. If you went to their website and didn't completed their quote form, right? They're running ads and trying to get those customers back. And this is a very powerful strategy. Like, many people may come to your website and, they may get distracted or busy with their life, and they may not be able to complete whatever action you are expecting them to do. So retargeting ad is something, if you use along with the search, it's very powerful and helpful. Another thing is, like, you can go and check what are the other kind of ads they're running or your competitor is running, and try to emulate that. Now, if you see here, second source is Reddit for them. Now, I don't know how many of you might have thought of it, but I never thought that, like, Reddit will be such a huge source for them. And if you so Reddit, like, you, as some of you may know, it's a forum where people um, share their views and, ask questions, get answers. And there are ways you can use Reddit. You can sponsor a subreddit, or you can post your own comment. So again, how this is helping you is now you can focus on right channel instead of wasting your energy in channels which may not be that fruitful. So for example, we don't see Twitter here, right? But Twitter is a very great platform, but maybe for this line of business, if we first start with Facebook, that will be more beneficial for us. So that's what, this analysis help us in getting right. Now let's quickly look at referral. Now, though referral is a small part of their strategy, what you can do is see, like, which websites are referring them. Um, and you can go ahead and, either display ads on those website, or um, uh, put your content over there. So I think one of those website which was referring them was, like, lead generation related, this quote wizard. So yeah, you can, that may be one strategy where you use quote wizard to get traffic for you. Or there are a lot of other websites which are referring them. But again, coming back to point, right? So any of this one strategy can help you in, literally going 10 times or 10x your, leads. Now, another question is, like, okay, so you are able to get these thousands of leads on your website. How do you convert them? What is Lemonade using? So what Lemonade is using is a chatbot. Like, the chatbot is a software which captures information in messaging format. So instead of filling a long form, right, it's like you're answering a chat based question, It may be on a messenger or on a web based. Um, and why it's more successful is like if you look around, right? All of us are messaging 24/7 with our friends, with our family, and same thing we can leverage for our business also. And today, top four messaging platforms are bigger than top four social media platforms. So if you look at it, right, like messaging is not only on rise, it is one of the most preferred communication method from customer perspective. Um, Now, if you go to different website, right, and look at get code or contact us form, they look something like this, right? Huge number of questions will be there, and or something like this. And it's really difficult sometimes to fill these forms on a mobile kind of a platform. And this user interface is also like kind of little what to say outdated. Instead, what can be done is you can replace these get code or contact us form with something like this. So this is we call it chat form. It's a web based chatbot which we have developed. I can show it to you quickly on our website also. So you can fill information um, and share it. Um, what we can do is we can change these questions based on your business need. So if you are in a certain line of business, we can change these questions. And you can replace your get code and those kind of form with this kind of a form. And when someone fills information, we can either send you email notification, or we can integrate it with your existing systems, CRM, or if you're using HubSpot or anything like that. So this is one strategy which is working from conversion perspective. And we also have a messenger based chat form chatbot. So what it means is if you remember, I talked about Facebook ads, right? So when you run Facebook ads, you can use a send to message as an option. So when someone clicks on your ad, they will be going to a messenger, and there they can interact with your chatbot and start answering questions, and this can help you in generating lead. And we also provide this to our customer, and they put it on their website and use it for customer service as well. So like your agency is open 9 to 5, but what if your customer want to interact with you later in the evening or on a weekend? So this can be a very helpful way to not only retain customers but also service them better and acquire them as well. um, so now coming back to marketing funnel. So based on whatever we have discussed, right, so there are three stages of converting a customer. So first is awareness. So your customers have to know about you. um, and how you can do is like, as we have seen, like Lemonade is using search engine optimization and Facebook ad and those kind of strategies to create awareness. So you can pick one of them, or all of them. It's better to start with one, and create a marketing funnel so that that. And you should also be measuring it, that okay, how many people are coming on my website, or how many people are getting aware. So second step is when they come on a website, we should be able to acquire them as a prospect. And as we have seen, right, like a lot of these latest startups, they are using a messenger or a chatbot based strategy. You can also have what you say, lead generation kind of a, maybe a pop-up where you offer something for free to a customer or sign up. That can also be one more way of acquisition. And finally, when you have acquired them, so in messenger you can interact with them, ask questions, set up a follow-up call, and finally convert them into a paying customer. So this is how a kind of marketing funnel looks like. So today, your customers might be getting aware through a referral, somebody telling them about you, then they're talking to you over phone and, getting into becoming a paying customer. Now, one more thing, if you're adding this digital marketing funnel, could be like, through SEO or search, they're able to identify you, come interact with you through a messenger, and then, finally become a paying customer. So now how can we help you, right? So as a company, we have seen that there are two aspects where we can help agencies or insurtech startups and people in this area. One is lead generation. So we as a company are very strong in search engine optimization. If you want to learn, we can teach you how to do it yourself. Or if you don't have bandwidth or you don't have anyone who can do in your agency or company, we can do it for you. We can also help you by running your marketing campaigns, like those Facebook retargeting ads and things which we talked about. And finally, when you're able to generate a lot of leads, we can provide you tools which help in converting those leads. So one is that web-based chatbot which we talked about, and second is this Facebook-based or kind of a platform-based chatbot, like which can be helped not only for lead generation but as well for customer service. Um, so like we started with doing this bottom part, providing chatbots to our customers, but we noticed that like there is a huge need for our customers, um, and they need a lot of help in the first part as well, lead generation, because if you're not getting too many people on your website, then it's really hard to convert them. And we saw that some of the agencies who were very strong in the digital um, side, who are able to get a lot of customers on their website, they were converting much better than those who were not getting. So that's why we are trying to educate our kind of prospective customers, or folks in this area, how they can do it themselves, and how they should be getting leads and converting them. So if any of this makes sense, or you want to learn more, or you want to connect with me, like these are few options. You might be getting mail from me, Avdesh at friendlyagentbot.com. You can reply to that, or you can Google friendly agent or best chatbot for insurance, or you can go to our website. So, and I'll be happy to talk to you and help you out.